First we had normal PRP, then Biotin PRP, and now Biotin PRP Pro. What is so different about Biotin PRP Pro? What is the science behind this Biotin PRP Pro? And is it really effective or just a marketing gimmick or a hype like any other product in the system? So all this is going to be discussed in this particular video. So stay tuned. Let's deep dive. PRP. PRP stands for platelet-rich plasma. This is a three-step process. In this process, as a first step, patient's blood sample is collected. It's around 7 ml. Once it is collected, it is put onto a centrifuge machine where it gets centrifuged. After centrifuge, due to the density difference, there are three elements that we get out of the sample. One is called platelet-rich plasma, platelet-poor plasma, and RBCs. Obviously, you know what needs to be collected. So from the tube, the platelet-rich plasma is collected on the top and that gets infused in the scalp. So this is normal PRP. Now, Biotin PRP, how is it different from normal PRP? Look, from the process or procedure point of view, both are very, very similar. In fact, the blood gets collected and gets centrifuged. But when it is centrifuged, unlike the normal PRP where tubes are just used to hold the blood during centrifuge, here the particular tubes that are used contain two critical elements. One is biotin gel. What is biotin? Obviously everyone knows, just like how your muscle growth needs protein, your hair growth needs biotin. Number two is ACD. ACD is anti-citrate dextrose. This is an anticoagulant agent that prevents from blood clotting. So obviously the extraction that comes out of this particular process contains your PRP, which is platelet-rich plasma, mixed with biotin. So it is much efficient than the normal PRP. Now comes the trending part, Biotin PRP Pro. Okay, the process is going to be really similar with a slight deviation. I'll explain what it is, right? When the blood is withdrawn for normal PRP and Biotin PRP, it is going to be around 7 to 10 ml. But when it comes to Biotin PRP Pro, it is going to be twice, at least 16 to 20 ml, right? So it gets extracted in those biotin gel tubes that is made centrifuge. Now what is the difference? So once the centrifuge gets completed, you will get platelet-rich plasma. Now the process does not end here, right? For Biotin PRP Pro, this particular PRP are extracted and put onto a tube called harvesting tube. This tube contains regulator. What is regulator? It is very similar to ACD that we saw. It is an anticoagulant agent, but much effective than ACD because the plasma that comes out of the second centrifuge, right, and the second tube, the harvesting tube, is going to be really dense. Okay, and if you keep this idle for 3 minutes or 5 minutes, it gets solidified. So obviously it will not be eligible for infusion. So to make sure it retains in the liquid form, right, it is mixed with the regulator so that the process of solidification gets extended to 15 or 20 minutes, right? Now here is the trick. So you got the rich PRP after the second spin, because first spin it was just with biotin gel tubes, second spin with the harvesting tubes. Now with the harvesting tubes with extra efficiency, you get the rich PRP. Now the top portion of it, right, that still contains PRP, right? Now how do you make sure that you make it more efficient just like the rich PRP is the question. Now this particular PRP that is extracted on the second centrifuge spin gets mixed with another component called activator. Right? This activator enhances the efficiency of this particular PRP and makes it rich as well. At the end of the procedure, you get two different types of fluids. One is called rich PRP that is mixed with the regulator. It is going to be really efficient because it is coming out of the harvesting tube. Number two is the PRP that is mixed with the activator. Again, activator is going to enhance the efficiency of that particular PRP. So net on net, this particular liquid is going to be really effective. The reason, like when I got the stats, when a normal PRP or Biotin PRP extracts the platelets, right, let's consider like it extracts almost 1.5 lakhs. Now out of this process you will get at least 4.5 to 5 lakhs. That's why we are calling this particular process to be very, very effective and in fact more powerful than any other PRPs. Well, this is not the end of the story. We also have two advanced versions of PRPs. One is called PRFM, that stands for platelet rich fibrin matrix. Other one is ABCD, which stands for autologous blood cell derivatives. In fact, these are more effective than Biotin PRP PRO. If you need more details or a dedicated video on this topic, please do let me know, comment, so that I can make a dedicated video on this topic as well. This is it for the day. Signing off, yours Ameer. Until we meet next time, Tata, take care, bye bye.